Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction bringing you yet another reaction video. You already know, I'm a big Superlove stan, so you already know I was going to be doing a reaction video to their newest song, Easier. I'm incredibly stoked to check this one out. Hopefully, the boys will be on very soon. We're in talks, so I'm hoping it kind of comes through. But I'm very excited. They also announced they're releasing a new album called Follow Noise. It's going to be out on June 2nd, and I'm very excited. It's going to be via Rude Records, of course. Picked up the vinyl, picked up a shirt. I'm stoked. I'll leave it links below if you'd like to also go pick one up. But yeah, I've loved both tracks. Something Good and Go have been chef's kiss. Just been jamming them ever since I did a reaction video to them, and God, I am so hyped for this album. I can't even tell you. But let's get into Easier. Excited to get into this jam, and I hope you are too. And if not, go check out Superlove. They're awesome. So let's go give them some love. No pun intended. Okay. Ooh.
Forget myself, I forget myself when I'm down. Oh, how I wish I could be someone else, just be someone else for a while. Feels like I was in another fight, I'm lost inside my own mind. I never feel enough, and life is kinda rough. Does it ever get easier? Forget myself, I could use some help when I'm down. Oh, how I wish I could be someone else, haven't been myself.
I like that this has more of an electronic focus. Tight. All right. Get a little soloing from Jonathan. All right.
It's all part of my plan, guess it's never getting easier. I never feel enough, and life is kinda rough. Does it ever get easier?
I like that big crush guitar. That's kind of tight. Guys, that was Superlove's newest song, Easier. I like this one. This one was a little bit more of a, it had more of a pop feel to it, which, I think that's kind of the secret sauce that I feel like Superlove has. They have this way about just writing these hooks that get stuck in the psyche, like I have really kind of appreciated their musical journey over the years. I have been a fan of theirs for quite a while. I found out about them through their first EP, and then really, really, really fell in love with their music, more so with their previous album Colors, which go check that out. Really great. They also released a deluxe version of that too, and that was also fantastic as well. But I really feel like with the newest songs that they've released, they've gotten so much better as songwriters. I literally was listening to Colors on the way home from my job earlier today, and just not to necessarily kind of get myself familiarized with their sound because I listen to them pretty much at least once or twice a week at this point. But I've it's really kind of made me more in tune with how they write music and how they go about crafting these sorts of songs. And you really can hear a lot more attention to detail with this song, which I appreciate comparatively to maybe Go or Something Good. I love those songs. Those are still bops. I will die on that hill. But this one was, I would argue, probably the more different of the other two songs, three in total that they've released. I love that this song has that kind of like low end, the really, really kind of like, it almost feels like there is like either a down tuned guitar or like maybe possibly a baritone guitar in those like big choruses, because you can really hear like that like chunky guitar riffs. But it's crazy because you think about it in the context of maybe like Go or Something Good, where it just kind of got like that big like boombastic kind of like guitar riff, and they don't really kind of utilize it in a more, I guess, traditional fashion. And this song, utilize it in a way that's still traditional, but still has that sort of big overarching, huge tone, which I really appreciate in this song more specifically than the other two singles, because you feel like you hear the energy of the song and you feel like that's kind of the natural course of how those songs are going to sound. This, on the other hand, you're like, oh, this is going to be more pop. It's a little bit more electronic. They might not include those, heavier guitars in it. So I appreciate the more standardized kind of traditional way of writing with this song and having those really heavy moments. And I also feel like it maybe accentuates the chorus that much more because there is that sort of larger, like big undertone to the track. So I really appreciate that. As well as that, the hooks on this track were fairly fantastic. I think what comparatively to some of the other singles, this one has more melodic hooks to it. I also think the electronics have more of a catchier feel to it. It definitely reminds me of stuff off of Colors, which is another like A plus. Love hearing that sort of styling. Even more so, I would say in their previous EP as well, it has more of that kind of stronger electronic feel. And it could be like akin to like maybe I Could Tell You, or like something along those lines, where it's a little bit more poppy, it's a little bit more vibrant. The song kind of has that more of a polished motif to it. This one feels like it would end up very much so on a radio station. I think it has that sort of radio quality to it, but still keeping true to that original Superlove sound. And I think this would get a lot of plays. Certainly, I think it has that sort of melodic sort of tendency to it that I think really will help gravitate you towards Superlove, if maybe you haven't heard of the band before and they just show up on your Spotify or something like that. I think that this song would do a really good job in that sort of context. But also, if you are a Superlove fan and you've been a fan of theirs for a while, then I think there's still a lot of things to love about this song as well. I also love the drumming of this track. It wasn't kind of like overdone. I think it really kind of keeps well with this sort of cadence and tenor of the song as well. And I just think this one was a vibe. I want to say that, of the three singles, I enjoyed this one equally as much. I probably would say it's not as like very like tonally aggressive, like in your face. I feel like Go and Something Good are like songs that are very much in your face and very much stay in your face in that aspect. This one I think is like a slow burn. I think it has more of that sort of quality where like this is like a sleeper hit. Like I feel like this one is going to be really tight, but like I think this would make more sense in the context of the album as opposed to a standalone single. Like I think sometimes like in my head I'm thinking like these songs are good, but like how much better they're going to sound in the context of the album. I think Easier is definitely going to be one of those songs that as I listen to the album, I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, this rocks because of that reason. But love the song nonetheless. Very vibey, very poppy, and I think it shows off a different side of them that, again, they continue to impress me in that sort of way, and that's why I love reacting to their music, because they really don't hold any bar And I appreciate that. The fact that they really go out and try to do stuff that are different, throw different things in there, make it melodically different, make things more interesting. I appreciate the attention to not want to create the same thing, but still have a core sound. And so that's what I think Superlove does the best. And I'm again very excited for Follow Noise. You already know I'm probably gonna be doing a live stream reacting to the entire thing. I listen. I missed out on reacting to Colors live on stream. I'm not going to make the same mistake with Follow Noise. So make sure you follow here so you can come watch with me, because I literally am so stoked about this album. You don't even understand. Can't even fathom how stoked I am to listen to this album. So let me know in the comments what you think about Easier. Would love to know. I am kind of a Superlove stan, so I feel like what they do is just like I feel like I'm gonna love regardless. But I really feel like this pulls more into the melodic direction, and I'm definitely stoked to see like the growth, the expansion, see what they're able and capable of doing, because I think they rock. So please go check out Superlove. Links in the description. If you haven't checked them out, please pick up the album Follow Noise, out June 2nd via Rude Records. So please go give them some love. Also give Rude Records some love. They're a great label and they have some really underrated bands. So please go show them some love. Graphic Nature's another one that I really love. So big salutes to them. But yeah, definitely go check out Rude Records and go check out Superlove if you have the chance to. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way. There's probably a pretty good chance you're going to enjoy a lot of the other content I have here on the channel. So it would be really awesome if you subscribe. So thank you for watching. Love all of you. I'll be catching you in the next video. Peace.